Hi, my dear students, how are you? Hope that you are fine with all of your family members. Actually, we are facing a very critical moment at this moment because you know that we are in trouble for COVID-19, I mean coronavirus. And this virus is everywhere in our environment. So, stay safe, don't go outside of your home. Today I have come here with a new online class. Actually, this is my third online class, and the class is for the students of class 8. Okay, and as it is online class, we are not going to school, so as a result I have just arranged this class with my computer. So for better understanding, you have to just follow the screen of the computer. Okay, so let's start. So before starting the class, I want to welcome you. So welcome to my English class, and you know that I am Wasia Habib Shaoun sir, assistant teacher of Naranganj High School and College. So before starting the class, at first I want to show you some pictures. So look at the screen. There is one picture, and in the picture there are a lot of designs. Okay, here is some jar, some flowers. So now another picture. Can you guess what is this? Actually, there is a lot of designs with old or new thread. So have another picture. In picture number 3, we can see many designs with old or new thread. Some are flowers, some are leaves. Okay, and the last picture we can see a picture of a village. In this picture, some girls are playing. That means maybe it's the picture of a village. So the students, can you guess what is this? Yeah, your answer is right. Actually, this is the picture of Nakshi Kantha. Thank you very much for your correct answer. Now, so what is the name of our lesson? The name of our lesson is Nakshi Kantha, and Nakshi Kantha is for English first paper, unit 1 and lesson number 2. So have a discuss. Actually, evaluation. So what do you mean by evaluation? By reading this passage, we will able to get a clear idea of Nakshi Kantha. Then we will be able to know the history of Nakshi Kantha, and at last we will be able to answer some questions. Okay, now we will discuss Nakshi Kantha elaborately, and you have to know, or you have to listen, you have to be very attentive in your lesson. Okay, so let us start. So Nakshi Kantha actually is a scene passage, and you will get this passage in your English first paper book. So the first line is Nakshi Kantha is a kind of embroidered quilt. So in this sentence there is a word. Okay, here is quilt. What do you mean by quilt? The Bengali meaning of quilt is lep or katha. Actually, we use this quilt at the time of winter, or we use this quilt in our daily activities or at home to decorate our houses. Okay, so have a look. This quilt, that means one kind of Nakshi Kantha. In Nakshi Kantha or in such type of quilt, there may be a lot of designs. Okay, here is a lot of threads, lot of designs. So the name was taken from the Bengali word Naksha, which means artistic pattern. It is a kind of traditional craft and is said to be indigenous to Bangladesh and West Bengal in India. Look at the map. In picture number 1, actually is the map of Bangladesh, and there are a lot of districts in Bangladesh where you can find Nakshi Kantha very easily. Okay, and in picture number 2, this is the map of West Bengal, and in these districts you can find Nakshi Katha very easily. That means Nakshi Katha are very much popular in these two countries, okay, especially in Bangladesh and West Bengal in India. If you go to India, or if you go to many districts of Bangladesh, then you will find Nakshi Katha, especially in the villages. Okay. Now, the art has been practiced in rural Bengal for centuries. That means the people of our Bangladesh who lives in the village just make Nakshi Katha at home. Nakshi Katha is related with the village people. Okay, the name Nakshi Katha became popular after the poet Joshimuddin's poem Nakshi Kathar Mat was published in 1929. Okay, look at the picture. He is Joshimuddin, the village poet of Bangladesh. When Joshimuddin was a young boy, so he went to a village. Okay, he loved village very much from his childhood. So at the first time he noticed Nakshi Katha, and he was very much attracted by this Nakshi Katha. So he started to write, or he started to compose some poems about Nakshi Katha, and the name of the book was Nakshi Kathar Mat. That was published in 1929, and from that session all the people of Bangladesh just knew about Nakshi Katha. And in picture number 2 we see that the village people, the village elderly people just use old or new clothes to make Nakshi Katha. That means Nakshi Katha is very popular with the people of the villages. Okay, now traditional kathas are made for family use. Actually, Nakshi Katha is very traditional, or very important, or very expensive in Bangladesh, but we are using Nakshi Katha very easily. Okay, and for this katha, old or new cloth and thread are used to make this quilt. Do you know what is the meaning of thread? The Bengali meaning of thread is shuta. Okay, Mymensingh, Jamalpur, Rajshahi, Faridpur, Bogura and Joshore are most famous for this craft. Just look at the picture. This is called thread. Okay, and in picture number 2 there are lot of colorful threads. That means for making Nakshi Katha, these types of threads are used, and the people of the village just use this type of threads or old or new clothes to make Nakshi Katha. And we use Nakshi Katha in our family use. Sometimes ago I told you that especially at the time of winter we use Nakshi Katha for betterment, or to save us from the winter or cold. Okay, now actually it is produced commercially. You can find them in many expensive handicraft shop in cities. Actually, once upon a time, when after liberation war, Nakshi Katha was very expensive, and some people just knew Nakshi Katha, but now all the people of Bangladesh are very familiar to Nakshi Katha. If you go to any expensive handicraft shop, then you will find a lot of Nakshi Katha. For example, if you go to Sonarga or any types of museum, then you will find a lot of Nakshi Kathas there. Okay, so look at the picture. There is a shop. The name of the shop is Nakshi Katha Boutique. That means by this picture we can know that some handicraft shop, that means very expensive handicraft shop, are designed only with the Nakshi Katha. Okay, in picture number 2 we see that the women are just displaying the Nakshi Katha. So we can say that Nakshi Katha is now not only the people of village but also the people of town. So we can find Nakshi Katha both in villages and both in towns. Okay, your mom, my mom, or our family member, especially the women, are very much related, are very much well known to the Nakshi Katha. Okay, These quilts are now in great demand because of the colorful patterns and designs embroidered on them. Okay, actually in Nakshi Kantha there may be a lot of designs. There may be the pictures of the villages, there may be the pictures of the towns, there may be the story of people. That means the people who make or who weave Nakshi Kantha, just they make designs from their own activities, from their own. Okay, so Nakshi Kantha for this reason is called the kind of embroidered quilt. Embroidered means using thread. They just make design. Okay, now some choose the best answer. Okay, now I will make you some questions and you have to give me some answers, though I am not here of you, but you have to find out the answer. Okay, and we hope that soon we will meet again in school after COVID-19. When we will be safe from COVID-19, we will meet with all of you. So let us start. The first question is, Nakshi Kantha is one type of paper, quilt, event and dress. So can you guess what is the right answer? Yes, your answer is right. The right answer is quilt. So what is the meaning of quilt? Yes, lep or katha. Now, next question. The poem Nakshi Kantha Mart was published in 1992, 1219, 1929 and 2019. Can you guess what is the right answer? Yes, thank you very much. The right answer is 1929. Thank you very much. Go to the next. The word indigenous means familiar, foreign, native and artificial. So just try to guess the right answer. Yeah, this time you are right also. The right answer is native. Okay, so to the next. Pattern. Pattern refers to design, cloth, picture and portrait. Sorry for the design. Actually we are I'm solving this class for the computer, so as a result sometimes we face little problem. Okay, don't worry. So pattern refers to design, cloth, picture and portrait. So can you guess what is the right answer? Okay, have a look. What is the right answer? The right answer is design. Thank you. So the next question. Traditional quilts are made of old cloth, new cloth, old and new cloth and thread. That means what type of cloth are used for making these traditional quilts? Okay, so can you say? Okay, your answer is old and new cloth. Okay, now we will just justify the answer. So have a look. Is your answer true or false? Yeah, your answer is right. Your answer is old and new cloth. That is absolutely right. Okay, now what does the word expensive refer to? Expensive, what is the meaning of expensive? Yes, the meaning of expensive is ব্যয়বহুল. Okay, so here is costly, cheap, different and excellent. So what is the right answer? Yeah, thank you very much. The right answer is costly. Okay, thank you very much. Both of you are very expert for giving the right answer. Okay, now the next question is, demand refers to price, need, popularity and familiarity. So just try to guess about the right answer. Wow, thank you very much. Both of you are right. The right answer is yes, need. Thank you very much for your right answer. Now I will make you some questions and you have to find out the answers. Okay, so let's start the first question. What is Nakshi Kantha? Can you say? Yes, thank you. Actually Nakshi Kantha is a kind of embroidered quilt. you have to just write the answer shortly, don't elaborate it, okay? Because if you just write or write, you have to give the right idea when you will write in your answer skills. Don't elaborate it unnecessarily, okay? So what is Nakshi Kantha? The right answer is Nakshi Kantha is a kind of embroidered quilt, okay? So number 2, where was the name taken from? In the passage when I read, I told you that the name was taken from the word Naksha, and that was Sanskrit word. That means Nakshi Kantha has taken from the word Naksha, which means artistic pattern, and Naksha has come from a Sanskrit word. Actually, in Bangladesh, lot of words we are using have come from different types of countries. For example, rickshaw, then Naksha. Okay, there is a lot of words have come from another countries. Question number 3, is Nakshi Kantha a traditional craft of Bangladesh and India? Yeah, you have to give the right answer, and you have to start this answer with yes, because there is when you will find that any types of question has started with is, then you have to give the answer using yes or not. If the answer is affirmative, then you have to use is, or if the answer is negative, then you have to use no or yes, no. So the right answer will be yes. Nakshi Kantha is a traditional craft of Bangladesh and India. And next question, how long has the art been practiced? You know, I know, everybody know that the art has been practiced in rural Bengal for centuries. That means for 100 years. For 100 years, the people of Bangladesh and West Bengal are just practicing Nakshi Kantha. That means just think, 100 years. That means huge time, long ago. Okay, and we hope that day by day Nakshi Kantha will be more popular in Bangladesh. The last question, why was the name popular? So can you say why was the name popular? Yes, our village poet Joshimuddin, one of my favorite poet, has just composed his poem Nakshi Kanthar Mat in 1929. As a result, all the people of Bangladesh just knew about Nakshi Kantha. So from that time, Nakshi Kantha was, or the name of Nakshi Kantha was very much popular. Thank you very much for your correct answer. Okay, now I want to give you some HW homework. Okay, so your homework is you have to write 10 sentences from your own about Nakshi Kantha. That means please don't see the book, just you have to write 10 sentences. Take your khata and take your pen and just try to write 10 sentences, only 10 sentences. I know there may be some mistakes, but it's not fact. To err is human, you know. Okay, so when you will write, then by writing gradually, one day you will write the correct sentences. Okay, so don't be hesitated, just write 10 sentences from your own about Nakshi Kantha. So no more today. Actually our class is over. Thank you very much and stay safe, and soon I am coming with another class about floating market, and that is also the first paper class. And just pray for me, and I also pray for you. stay safe from COVID-19. Okay, so have a nice day. Thank you very much.